Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome to Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, this is the third bank failure in less than 2 months. First Republic Bank has been taken over by JPMorgan Chase. The estimated cost to the Deposit Insurance Fund is $13 billion. Let's talk about it today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. HSRL is a production of Safe New Media. Who this is for. And listen, I'm going to tell you who this is for and who this is not for. This is for self-actualizers, agents of progress, if you will, making the most of their lives. This podcast, this micro podcast live stream is not for you if you take yourself too seriously. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover divine and fundamental truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of the universe. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. As you know, there are many in our community who may want to apply my unique perspective to their own businesses in developing new products and services. Tell me what you think I can do to help you in our private Telegram chat, which is not for you if you don't have a crypto wallet. You can't get in. If you're not following me on Twitter, you can't get in. The way to get in is through guild.xyz/deep-tribe. But more about that later. Today on HSRL, customers of First Republic Bank may be left wondering what's going to happen to their accounts. The bad news is the collapse of another major bank in less than 2 months is a worrying sign of the fragility of the U.S. banking system. First Republic Bank has been taken over by JPMorgan Chase as of today. As I'm recording this live directly on Twitter and on YouTube, by the way, retweet this. I don't care if you are making fun of me when you retweet this, as long as it's funny and you get my name right. I'm also going live on YouTube. Smash that subscribe button into submission. Show it no mercy. I won't twist your arm to subscribe to the YouTube of Safe New Media, but it does help this channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Also, hello, friends on LinkedIn. I'm going live on LinkedIn right now. I will circle back with you, and we will find synergy later. So as of today, May 1st, 2023, we'll look back at this and laugh at me. Regulators took over First Republic Bank and sold a substantial chunk of its assets to JPMorgan Chase, marking the third major bank failure in the US in less than 2 months. Did I say that already? The collapse of First Republic Bank is the second largest bank failure in US history in terms of total assets, following the collapse of Washington Mutual in 2008. Silicon Valley Bank's collapse in March 2023 was also one of the biggest bank failures in U.S. history, ranking third in terms of total assets. The collapse of the three banks can largely be traced to their ill-preparedness for changes to rates. The rapid rise in interest rates by the Federal Reserve in an effort to lower inflation caught many banks off guard, and those with risky loan portfolios were doomed. The acquisition of First Republic Bank by JPMorgan Chase was a highly competitive bidding process, but the FDIC did not disclose what JPMorgan paid for the bank. The deal involved JPMorgan assuming responsibility for all of First Republic Bank's deposits, including those above the federal insurance limit of $250,000 per account. The acquisition also included the assumption of approximately $92 billion of deposits and the acquisition of the substantial majority of First Republic Bank's assets and certain liabilities. The FDIC and JPMorgan Chase also entered into a loss share transaction on single-family, residential, and commercial loans purchased from First Republic Bank. The loss share agreement is a common tool that is used by the FDIC to encourage healthy banks to purchase assets from failed banks. Under the agreement, JP Morgan will share in the losses on the loans with the FDIC, which will help to minimize the impact of the bank's failure on the deposit insurance fund. The loss share agreement sweetened that deal, made it oh so sweet for JP Morgan to buy First Republic Bank. So this resolution of First Republic Bank's collapse was consistent with the least cost requirements of the Federal Deposit Insurance Act. Okay, but the thing is, the FDIC estimated that the cost to the deposit insurance fund would be about $13 billion, although the final cost would be determined when the FDIC terminated the receivership. As of April 13th, 2023, First Republic Bank had approximately $229.1 billion in total assets and $103.9 billion in total deposits. In addition to assuming all of the deposits, JPMorgan Chase Bank National Association agreed to purchase substantially all of First Republic Bank's assets. The FDIC and JPMorgan Chase Bank National Association are also entering into a loss share transaction. Okay, that loss share transaction is an incentive for all of them, right? The loss share agreement has made this, I guess, a good buy, a good they did well by buying. What I'm trying to say is JPM is now like in a good place, in a good spot. They acquired the assets of First Republic, and it's going to be all right. The FDIC, as a receiver, and JPMorgan Chase Bank National Association are they are doing this to minimize disruptions for loan customers. So JPMorgan Chase, assuming all the qualified financial contracts, is helping out the customers of First Republic Bank. This resolution was, I don't know how they did it, but the FDIC shut down First Republic Bank. JPM bought it. I told you. I mean, we all knew. I didn't have any prophecy. But I mentioned this in last Friday's episode of Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. By the way, I appreciate you guys watching. This is the only live stream podcast of its kind going live right now on Twitter. And I thank you for making it the most popular live stream of its nature on this subject, going live on Twitter right now. Thanks to you guys. Couldn't do without you. So, are you a customer of First Republic Bank? Leave a comment. Man, this was huge though, right? The banking industry, I'll conclude with this, right? I just do it for 10 minutes. I go live for 10 minutes and it's time to wrap up. So I'll conclude with this. The banking industry they still have a future. It's okay. I don't mean to say that like we're all going to die. I'm not doom and gloom at all. It's just this is some wacky wild stuff. Well, wacky wild stuff, right? The one thing we can be sure of, complacency is no longer an option. Other banks that are unprepared for rising interest rates could be next to go under. But don't worry, depositors are protected. For customers of First Republic Bank, this takeover by JPMorgan Chase does provide some reassurance that your deposits will remain safe and you will have full access to your accounts. Customers can expect to receive notice from JPMorgan Chase Bank soon, if you haven't already. So it's going to be all right. But, do your own research. I'm just putting it out there that this is not over. It's not over. The Fed still has planning to rise. The Fed is still planning to raise interest rates, aren't they? But it'll be all right. Don't worry. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified, global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. My name is Sean Allen Fenn.eth, and this is totally not a cult. It's not a cult. It's not. Because I want you to succeed. I want you to be rich. And that is the antithesis of what most cults want. See, I want you to succeed. And the plan is that our community help each other grow. So the plan is that our community shares with each other the systems, the processes, the workflows we're successfully using in order to help each other grow and excel, advance forward. Ask any questions about today's show in the private chat. Team up with me to bring about serious advancement for each other. You can do that through guild.xyz/deep tribe. Go there. You have to connect your MetaMask or other crypto wallet and be following me on Twitter. So not everyone's going to do it. And I'm okay with that because I don't want everyone. Not everyone is ready to get rich and successful and provide for their family and leave an inheritance to their family. Not everyone wants to do that. Some people are lazy. Some people say things like money is not important or I don't know, some stupid things like that. But not you guys. So if this were a cult, the statement of faith would be at safenewmedia.com/deep tribe. I'm not saying it's a cult, but if it were, that's where you would go to find out more. That's it for me. I got to go. I appreciate you guys watching. I do, seriously. I really do. I do want to connect with you guys and get to know you better. So I look forward to that. That's all for me. That's my time. I gotta go. I have spoken.